There are some that seem confused by the current political season. They don't know what to make of it. They say they can't figure out why the American people are expressing some of the concerns they're expressing. We need to listen and not try to rationalize. Listen to their frustration and their anger. It is based on the ineffectiveness of the policies they see, the ineffectiveness of the government they see, the ineffectiveness of the government they're paying for, and the sense of drift that they feel from a country and a government whose leaders are unwilling to make the difficult decisions and take the stance that need to be taken, whether they're popular for the moment or not. I understand what's happening here. I understand anger and frustration. I'm from New Jersey. Of course I understand anger and frustration. We live for anger and frustration in New Jersey. And maybe that's why we understand the American people's complete detachment from what happens here. They don't think anyone here is listening anymore. And there are two ways to react when you think people aren't listening to you. To keep quiet and go away, or to yell even louder. Unfortunately, we have both going on right now. Both at the same time. We have scores of people who are detaching themselves from the political process in this country because they feel like their voice will never be heard, no matter how loud they yell. And then we have a group of people who believe, the hell with that, I'm going to yell louder and louder and louder. If we don't respond to this dynamic, our way of life will be buried by it. We need to listen and lead and not be polling every question that confronts us, but to ask in our hearts, who do we really stand for? The answer, I believe, has to be that we start putting forward policies both here and abroad that put the American people and their interests as they see it first. And if we do, then we have a real possibility of uniting our country again, regardless of the ideological differences, regardless of religious and ethnic differences. We can reunite our country. But it will not be reunited by someone who purely talks. It has to be reunited by someone who listens first and then gives voice to the people that he's honored enough to represent. That's the type of leadership I propose for our country, not only because it's good politics, but much more importantly, because it's the only way to bring a dispirited country back to a sense that the tomorrow will be much better than our yesterday. If we do that, then we have an opportunity to bring our country back together again.